Hi, Vieira with Stock Market Live.v. Today the markets closed at new all-time highs. One of the best achievements ever, historical, the fact that Amazon basically touched $1,000. But you already knew that this was going to happen because I told you so. Moreover, I told you also here, repeated thousands of times, that I never missed one single call in Amazon, and therefore zero risk. You are going to see basically $1,000. Intraday 998. And this, again, I repeat myself, although I dislike, the fact that these Wall Street crocs, Americans, obviously, all of them, they've been downgrading Amazon for years. And once again, recently I referred to it, American croc, Pacific Crest, downgrading Amazon after earnings report. And you have to refer to this article that you have here, very explicit for those American niggers that they have mental issues, mentally disabled. I'm going to read, capital letters, Amazon strong buy, price target $1,000. Having said this, more important than what is happening today, because I'm not bragging about it, is to tell you a real story about our experience in this service that we recently created. I'm referring to Bull and Bear. There are different plans, and these different plans, the standard, the high performance, and the trading 101. Well, it happens that when we created the service, the stock that was there, it was precisely Amazon. And Amazon, which left this service some weeks ago, the share price rallied more than $140 per share when it left the service. So if today the stock remained in the service, you already had more than $200 per share in profits. We were very kind to include Amazon in the service, as well as, for example, the case of Nvidia. And the story that I'm going to tell, I repeat, it is real, okay? So it should also constitute, I think, an important reference for you. With regards to the reasons why Amazon left the service, is that I already explained it during 50 minutes in fact 1 hour mini course, and you have there the reasons why Amazon left the service, bull and bear, okay? So if you want to continue investing in Amazon, and by the way, complementary information as I demonstrated already here, with a specific price target, in Amazon $1,000, you had motivations, compelling reasons to continue doing so. So in the end, Amazon didn't leave the service. Amazon remained in the service because, like I told you, I never missed one single call, and you had this call complimentary on the blog of the company. So when people, they make those questions that they are completely stupid, like why did Amazon left the service? I don't know about Amazon leaving the service, idiot. I see here, I'm going to repeat, because are people that they are quite frankly blind. Here I'm going to use the zoom function, okay? Vieira, Amazon strong buy, price target $1,000, okay? So this might confuse idiots, okay? But it is there. So it is there, you understand? If it is there, here you have Amazon $995, so no one told you to sell short Amazon, right? I would say, I don't know, because there are, like I said before, millions of niggers in the US that they have a different opinion, but quite frankly, your opinion is worthless. And this is a mathematical fact that has been proven here for 30 years in a row. But I have not started yet with the story, okay? So the story is related to this, it was one customer that is subscribed to the service, I think it was 2 months ago, and Amazon, there is a list of stocks, bull and bear. Amazon, it was in the bull list with a strong buy rating. And this was ahead of going myself on holidays, which I announced also. And Amazon, there was a day that Amazon, the stock, the share price, fell $9 or so. And the guy immediately contacted the company, support. Amazon, it is not a bull, it is a bear. Amazon is not a bull, it's a bear. Look, what do you want me to respond, or someone here, to a stupid idiot nigger American as this one? What is supposed the company to respond to a stupid idiot as this one? Simple. The answer is relatively simple. So what we did was, fuck off. You are going to leave immediately the service because we don't want here niggers, okay? So this is very simple, my friends. Your rules are whatever rules. You are stupid, that is your problem, it is not mine. If you are in the markets to lose entirely your account, that is entirely your problem, it is not mine. Maybe it's like the approach as we speak or describe the facts, but again, that is your problem, it is not mine. You are bankrupt, like those scammers on Seeking Alpha that they've been writing articles throughout the years, selling short Amazon at $100 and so. I don't give a shit about it. If you have problems or complaints, join the short sellers in Amazon, all right? So I don't want anyone in the service, unlike if I said sell short Amazon, which was not the case. You didn't sell short Amazon. So if you come with these kind of, statements, bullshit that Amazon is a bear, when in fact the stock, and he said it when the stock was trading at, for your information, this is real because this is recorded live in our support channel, $895. So he said that Amazon was a bear, $100 below the current price. Imagine these fucking Americans, the idiots. These are the same guys that, like this Robert Schiller, fucking idiot American, completely moron, that one day they gave him a Nobel Prize for, deceiving people. The guy's been saying for years that stock markets are extraordinarily expensive and you are going to see a crash and so on. I have not seen any crash, okay? In fact, I raised targets. It was far easier for me, easier, at $930 to tell you, look, sell everything, let's go home, like these fucking Americans, they say every year, sell in May and go away. I mean, these idiots, they have these concepts, or sell in May and go away, I don't even know what they fucking say. Does not matter. But I have not finished yet, because there are two more examples. And these examples, since they are real stories, they should constitute a reference to you. Because if you don't want to be a subscriber, no one here forces you to be a subscriber. Fuck off. It's simple. Like I said, if you want to join the short crowd, join the short crowd. It is up to you. The other story this morning, there was this lady, on Facebook. We have a support portal. Well, and there are people, what else to say? I don't know. There are people that they have, these tiny brains. In fact, they don't have any brains, but social media, social media for the Americans. So they are on Facebook. They live on Facebook, these guys. All these guys, they live on Facebook. They don't know what is the internet. They have Facebook installed on the phones. In fact, that is one of the reasons should be a long-term investment in Facebook. I already explained this, again, 1,000 times. These fucking Americans, millions of them, they live on Facebook. They have their apps installed, like Snapchat and others. They live there. They don't, they don't eat. They don't work. They don't do anything else. And posted there some comments with regards to complaining about the fact, imagine where we are as of today, complaining about the fact that we, as of yesterday, excluded Nvidia from Bull and Bear, the standard service. But what, are you joking with me or what? So we made you a favor of including Nvidia in that service, that where you were not paying anything. We gave you a favor of including Amazon in that service as well as many others, including also in the case of High Performance, the case of Panera Bread, the buyout, that no one knew about it, except us here. I mean, and people are complaining because we excluded yesterday due to excessive profits in the service, beyond your imagination or comprehension, because otherwise you would be, my friends, today bankrupt. Because you wanted to sell short Amazon, because you didn't want to buy Nvidia, and we made you a favor. That is the value of the service, that if you were not doing it, you are not fucking going anywhere. Your opinion, I repeat this, is worthless. You might know about your job, selling potatoes or, painting or washing the ass of other guys, but that is your fucking job. Our job, it is about the real stuff, what, is about the future. Your company, the future, people, jobs, is the markets. It's not your fucking job, which is completely irrelevant to the future of the humanity, except those that work in science and so on. But we are going about that. So the decision with regards to these people is, I said, Dimitri, cancel immediately the service of these people. I don't want people like this in the service. That is 100% guaranteed. And I'm saying this on the web, to be clear, okay? To be clear. Because I've been clear with regards to this matter for 30 years. The policy has never changed and will never change. Having said this, we got to the third case. 3 weeks ago, there was this woman, very polite American, and we talked on the phone, and she had a short position in Amazon. And I said, I don't see why you are selling short Amazon. And Amazon was around $937 or so. So this person, meanwhile, subscribed to Bloomberg High Performance. Again, I repeat, she was very polite. But this to say what? To, once again, that we are saving your ass to everyone. Because otherwise, today, you would be already bankrupt. Selling short Amazon, all of them, Netflix, all of them, okay, all of them, the intuitive surgical that no one believed in, and so on. And meanwhile, the question is always the same. What have you done about it? Have you assumed a long position, an investment position, a very large one in Amazon? Oh, no, Alex, it's very difficult. I don't have capital, Alex. I don't have money. There is no money. So at $700, you dislike Amazon. At $1,000, you continue disliking. When I was here saying that Amazon was a lifetime investment opportunity, don't buy, when others, they had sell ratings, at $250, when it was 77, I was here, I always been here, reiterating, saying the same, repeating myself, which I completely dislike. But, again, I'm here and not bragging about it. I'm telling real stories for you to understand, to comprehend. Because when you look at the markets, the ETFs and so on, they have been moving higher, okay? So, the reason why the markets, they broke to new highs, it was precisely on the main stock that responsible for it. It was Amazon, right? So, Amazon is, or it was, and therefore our bet, and again, we proved, once again, that we shape markets, history, and your future, because it was Amazon. Without Amazon, today you will not have seen the markets posting a huge rally. So everything rallied, okay, including Tesla, everything rallied in the markets, even including Snapchat, all right? So when people, I leave you here with this price target $1,000, and well, obviously, if you visited the blog of the company, if I've been visiting the blog of the company for years, you have, well, congratulations for following the real-time guidance always, okay? The real-time guidance is very important. And by the way, I wanted also here to leave you because we are, now that we are talking about this, I think it's important for you to analyze, because people, they say that Netflix is expensive, they continue saying, they keep saying the same. 163.05. This is a new all-time high, okay? So I have not sold Netflix yet. So more than 6,000% return on investment, and I continue saying the same. At already $140, it was more than 6,000% return on investment. 163, even higher. All right. So did you sell? I mean, I have not seen any sellers. I only see buyers in Netflix. I only see buyers in Amazon. Why I'm going to sell? One day, obviously, this is going down. Might even crash. But by that time, I guarantee to you that you are not going to have money to sell short stock. No one gives a shit, once again, about your opinion, because you are not going to be there. No one gives a shit about you. The facts are these. And these are the facts, mathematical facts, proven always live on the tape. Okay? So, congratulations to everyone, and I hope that this real story based on these examples, they help you. And again, if you dislike or you feel that you are distressed, with some problem, mental, I'm not a doctor, okay? If you have a problem, mental problem, probably it is better you contact Bill Ackman or David Highhorn, who told you to invest in General Motors, very cheap indeed. And General Motors is one of the worst stocks in the markets, quite frankly. Since I downgraded to strong sell, $38, also live making you a favor on Facebook. Well, I see General Motors, very good company in fact, 32.5, I don't see $40, 46, the same about US Steel, and many others, everything that I said that were going to crash, it crashed, okay? So I didn't say that Amazon was going to crash, okay? I didn't announce ever that Amazon was going to crash. Is an investment process with a very long-term uptrend. And in fact, when people, they talk about, it is Warren Buffett, great investor of all times, and blah, blah. Well, again, we come up with the arguments, the excuses, these fucking Americans. In the United States, you have a universe of investors. Some are good. The vast majority, 99.9%, is completely shit, is worthless. Buffett is a very intelligent person, is completely different compared to the others. But Buffett has never invested in Amazon or in Netflix. What Buffett does is to invest or to buy or to do what he knows that is likely to work for him, okay? And in that matter, I agree, because his methodology is, I invest in what I know, and it has been working for me, so I continue doing the same. Fine, no problem whatsoever. But Buffett has never, invested in Amazon. Buffett has never had any vision whatsoever with regards to Tesla, or Netflix, or Intuitive Surgical. Buffett invests in trains, General Motors, stuff like this. Does not invest. Where is Buffett in Amazon? Where is Buffett in Netflix? For the first time I listened about Buffett in a tech company, it was 2017 in Apple. Is this the great investor of your time, all times, where in the US you have a city just for the UFOs to land? That it's the great investors of your time? Quite frankly, all this is a fucking scam, typical of the Americans, okay? So, I think that is, quite frankly, people learn with the facts and stories. Instead of linked to beliefs and marketing, paid marketing on TV, scams as CNBC, all that stuff, which in fact you are going to have today a lesson with regards to other scam that I just read about Tesla, that workers, they don't have any conditions whatever. That is completely bullshit. Okay, so good luck, thank you, bye.